Alright, y'all, we got an amazing show planned. Welcome to the Uncle James Show. Today we're going to be working on a 74 Pontiac Trans Am. Unique thing about this Trans Am is actually a 400. And so it's been setting up for a little bit. It's a barn find. So we're just going to be cleaning it out. We're going to drain the oil pan. You can see up here the oil filter, not the oil filter, excuse me, the air intake. It's been kind of gunked up because it's been out in the weather. So it's a barn find. It's the step one to any restoration. Whole time I'm out here with my Uncle Robert. Say hey to the folks.
Hello, how you doing?
And he gonna help me get together, and we're gonna kind of take some changes through his life, understand who he is a little bit better. Welcome to the Uncle James Podcast. I'm Uncle James. I'm here with my uncle, Robert Wilson. We're going to talk about some things and have some fun today.
Yeah, first time we met. Well, I guess you was a little boy working at the restaurant with your father and decided to take you hunting with me. You had never been hunting, new to Mississippi. I think probably about the first time we ever hunted, we deer hunted. Am I correct?
Yeah, we were deer hunting a little bit. But really, I think first time we met was you was working with the refrigeration and stuff.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, down at the restaurant. I guess our first encounter, spending some time together, we were hunting. Went hunting.
Yeah, no, we went hunting. And then we used to hang out with Blake and them too, because Blake used to come to the restaurant.
I remember the first time. You remember your dad brought you over, man, when you guys saw me cross town about 150 feet in the air in that tree? When I used to take trees down.
Man, you used to take us on all them tree jobs. Man, we grew up working for real. This was tell them all your accolades. HVAC,
air conditioner, electrical, tree surgeon, retired pimp. But no, serious man. Just got a lot of trades, man. Yeah.
I'm kind of trying
Jack of all trades, master of none.
I'm trying to kind of remember.
You know, I've always felt as if I've been a great mentor to James. He's always been a very admirable, respectful young man growing up, and he's always been able to come and talk to me about anything. And I guess it's just always been a natural connect with he and I, you know. And guess what? At the age of 9 or something, maybe?
Probably 10, yeah.
Probably 10, yeah.
Started coming about the restaurant. I could tell, I probably guess one of our most memorable experiences was like, our dad, I ain't trying to talk about bad about your dad, but you might hear this, you might not fuck it. But our dad used to be kind of tough on us, and he used to come, he'd be like, don't talk to them like that. But tell him all the time, we used to be working on stuff.
Yeah,
we used to work on...
We've always been around mechanical stuff, cars, hot rods, things of the nature, you know, hunting, fishing. And we just always had a lot in common, and we just hit it right off.
Yeah.
And you remember that year we went hunting and we killed that deer, and you and I were on that 4-wheeler.
Yeah,
and
it was in both.
4-wheeler turned over on us.
Yeah, you turned it over on us. I don't know why you did that.
We was going up this steep hill, and the 4-wheeler just flipped over on us, didn't it? But nobody got hurt. So
not too bad. That was probably one of our most memorable stories.
From that or what? I don't know. But anyway, a native of Greenville, Mississippi, and I'm sure a lot of people out there have heard of Greenville, Mississippi. And one thing about it,
I don't know about
being from Greenville, Mississippi, one thing about it, can't nobody get you because you already been there. Grew up in Greenville, you know, small town in the Delta.
Was you a rambunctious child?
Man, I was. My mom bought me a 68 Hot Rod Road Runner when I was about 16 years old, man. And she made me get a paper route to pay the bill back, $48 a month. But anyway, can you imagine a 17-year-old man in a small town with a 68 Road Runner, money green? Had all the girls, man. Had all the girls.
I mean, my background, a lot of how I grew up was more so like with their influence, like my dad being a big tinkerer and stuff like that. Then we would come and help us work on the air conditioning and stuff with the restaurant. So when I grew up, like I'm an engineer, so I grew up trying to like be like Tony Stark. I thought it was more inventive and building stuff and building go-karts and going fishing or whatever. Like we would build little apparatuses to catch fish or whatever we wanted to do to kind of make it more fun. But it comes from necessity. That's what I would say.
Right.
Getting your hands on too. Getting cussed out. Tell them about how you used to have us hold the light. That's the most. Hey, holding the light for real. Holding the light is a lot of young men.
Let's go there.
Hey, holding the light is a lot more people intro to getting their ass whooped on the job site too.
You know the
this
deal,
nigga.
you know what
now
to
we
say.
we talking about holding the light, cause that's serious. Cause you done spent $100, you done spent thousands of dollars on light.
Yeah.
Tell them why light's so important, and tell them kind of the story of that.
Well, throughout my career, my life, I was a fireman once, and I lost my eye in an accident at work, and I ended up changing trades into the air conditioned refrigeration business, and because I couldn't be a fireman anymore, and it left me with losing the eyesight in my right eye. Okay, so matter of fact, it's a prosthetic eye. You know, and I'm getting so tired of that, man. As a matter of fact, you know, I'm planning a special operation, and I just been waiting to tell you about it. Look, anyway, you remember I was telling you I went to a ball once in the Delta. They had this nice big old ball. It was something like, maybe been a New Year ball or something like that. And I had met this young lady that I went to high school with, and we both had gotten up in age a little bit, you know, and I didn't know something had happened to her, just well something had happened to me. So I walked up to her, and I said, would you care to dance? And she said, oh, would I? I said, who you calling would I, you old humpback? I was so country and slow, I thought she was calling me would I.
Yeah.
Thought she was talking about my prosthetic eye, you know.
Yeah.
And but anyway, I'm getting a special operation in January. I don't have to worry about any of this anymore, man.
Yeah.
You know what they're gonna do, right?
No, I don't know. Tell the people.
Get this prosthetic eye removed, and I'm gonna get this good eye put dead in the center of my forehead. And how you gonna like that?
Let's talk some more about, like, you know what I'm saying, like the trials and tribulations you went through, because you know, I grew up with you, and you told me multiple times how like losing your eye have kind of affected your life and stuff. And even me with the Bell's palsy, like it's been a growth of my own personality, coming to terms with my insecurities and stuff. Everybody, I'm a stand-up comedian, and help me on stage too. I feel like seriously, like I wanted to talk more to like how that affected you. I know you was married at the time, and that took a toll on your life. And you came over it. You overcame it, and
I did.
It just went right in with it. So can you speak to that?
Yeah, man. You know, losing your eyesight is never an easy thing.
Yeah.
But you just have to compensate for it, you know. And I try to have a sense of humor about it, you know.
Right.
I've met other people that have a similar problem to mine. We both wear prosthetic eyes. I think that's what they call it, prosthetic. So anyway, I remember, I tell you what the most embarrassing thing ever happened to me, though.
Right.
I had to go.
Oh, this good.
I had to go to Memphis.
Yeah.
To get the prosthetic eye.
Right.
So the doctor had said that he was going to get me a custom prosthetic eye made, right? So I went to Memphis. The doctor flew in from New Orleans. So I said, damn, why is the doctor coming from New Orleans? He's a prosthetic doctor. So when he gets to Memphis, he gets in this little room, and I'm thinking he's going to sit me down and do some measurements, you know, and take some pictures and this and that, and fit me for a custom prosthetic eye. I did a little reading on it. So this old bastard reaches in a bag full of prosthetic eyes. And I could hear him in there shaking them around.
Jingling them up.
Yeah. And he pulls one eye and he puts it up there. He said, nah. He put another up there. He said, He said, that's it. So he shows me in the mirror.
So wasn't no science to it. He was just guessing.
Yeah, he had made them. He had already pre-made them before he got there. They're supposed to be custom fit. Do a mold, things like that, right?
Yeah.
So I was so happy to get it because I had been months without my natural eye, you know. So It was a cosmetic thing, you know. So I was so happy to get it, and when I saw it, I was tickled to death. Had no idea how to. You're supposed to know how to operate with it, you know. Move your finger a certain way if it itches or something like that. You know, you're supposed to be able to, you know, scratch it or whatever. If not, it'll move, and then how you looking like you cockeyed it or something, you know.
Yeah.
So anyway, I went to the mall of Memphis. I'm back in the game, boy. I got that prosthetic guy, man. I'm back in the game, man. So I run up on this girl in the mall, man. Had my cousin with me. She drove me up there, and she was in the background, this young lady, and she kept giving me all these signs and shit. And I didn't know what the hell she was doing. So I'm trying to figure out why this chick ain't digging me, ain't talking to me, you know.
You looking at her like Quasimodo in there.
Yeah, and my cousin said, I think you need to go to the bathroom and you'll see why that the chick
You and that mug.
Man, that eye was going right and the other one was going left.
Right.
And that was an embarrassing moment for me. So me and my cousin, we decided whenever we went somewhere together, she would always give me a sign that if something wasn't right.
Right.
You know? But now, you know, I've gotten used to it, and you know, it's not bad at all. Now, I've learned to live with it. But now back to you. Now, you gonna tell me the truth one of these days.
What?
See, you've been smoothing that off on me,
What's
telling
that?
me about that your situation.
Right.
Got your ass whooped.
No, I did not get my ass whooped. Hell no. No, I did not get my ass whooped.
You got your ass tore out the frame, didn't you? You just didn't want to tell me about it. But that's what happened.
That's about it we know.
Oh, Lord,
no, my bell's fault, it came from, I just remember one day, you know, I used to play trumpet as a kid too. So I just remember one day, like I woke up, I was in college, my sophomore year of college. I woke up one day and I used to love to whistle. I woke up, I'm going to the shower, I'm in here. I'm like, well, I can't whistle. What the fuck? I'm trying to whistle and it just wouldn't work. Then I look in the mirror like it just done melted. Yeah, I look like Two-Face.
I noticed it. I noticed
it looked like it melted. And they say the Bell palsy come from a viral infection or something.
Yeah.
And so when I noticed it was gone, it kind of went off slow and it would twitch for a long time. Then it just stopped twitching. But it never really affected me necessarily in school because I would get to it before other people could get to it. I'd talk about it. It'll be my joke because I'm on it.
How did I miss it?
And you can't see it if I'm talking straight. It's when I laugh or when I'm talking a lot, then you can notice it. Well, yeah, and I can't blink like that. So when I
notice some things I've seen you know, perform before.
Yeah.
In your comedy stuff, but
yeah.
I think it added a lot of character to you.
Yeah.
I just say, man, damn, who is that?
Somebody told me.
Some comedian. He rolls his eyes like Bernie Mac and this and that. I thought it was something you just naturally do, you know, like The Rock. You remember The Rock used to do that with his eye?
No, I will say this. No, naturally, I know what you're talking about. As a child, like, I naturally favored one side.
Yeah.
So it wasn't. That's probably where it kind of led into. But no, like one of my friends said, James, you know, you got a happy look, and then if you kind of be mad, you got a little bit more sinister look. But it ain't really, I don't be trying to do it, but you know.
Yeah, well.
It's just how it is. But let's talk
about
like.
That's probably why we get along so well.
Yeah. Hey y'all, if y'all made it to this part of the podcast, thank you so much for bearing with me. This was our first episode, so we still had some bugs we were working out. But we had an amazing podcast. We had a great talk with my uncle. If you love what you heard, if you want to see more of this content, please like and subscribe. Uncle James TV signing out. James TV. James TV. James TV. James TV. Classes in session. Classes in session. Classes in session. Classes in session. James TV. James TV. James TV. Classes in session. Classes in session. Classes in session. Classes in session.